Yo, it's Zoe. If you're new here, like I see most of you are because I just started posting a week ago, welcome. It is so nice to meet you. And on the off chance that you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for tuning in again. It's so nice to see you. So, today we are going to see what is in store for you next April. We're going to get, any major events, anything that Spirit wants you to know about, and some advice from Spirit to, deal with any oncoming events. We'll see what happens, all right? Okay, so I'm going to give you a quick view of the crystals right now that you can choose from, and then I'm going to go ahead and give you an area view so you can pause the video, choose which crystal you like the most, and then go down below into the description box and choose your respective timestamp for each pile. All right, so let's get into it. Let's see, we have for pile 1 this nice carnelian boy. And for pile 2 we have a pretty little citrine. She's so happy, gives me a lot of joy whenever I see her. And then lastly, for pile 3 we have this beautiful labradorite. I don't know if you can see her shine. Wait, let's there she goes. She was a little shy at first, but she's cute now. Okay, so yes, let's roll on over to Like I said before, feel free to pause the video here to take your time and choose whichever crystal you resonate the most with. And then once again, just go down into the description box and choose your timestamp. Hello pile 1s, you chose this beautiful carnelian stone, all about motivation and revving up that energy. So that might be the theme of your month in April, or that might be the energy that you are trying to embody next month. So you chose the right pile. Today we're going to be looking at what's in store for you next April. All right, so I'm actually going to start off with some tarot before we get into your oracle. All right, Spirit, what is in store for pile 1 in the month of April? What is in store for my pile 1s in the month of April, please, Spirit? I'll do one more big shuffle. What is in store for them in the month of April? Alrighty. Alright, Spirit, let's get some cards out here. What's in store for them? What can they expect for the month of April? So we have the 4 of Swords, rest. Rest is always nice and very, very important. We like rest. All right. What is in store for my pile 1s in the month of April, please, Spirit? What is in store for them? So we have 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. Not focusing on other people, focusing on yourself and what you can do on your own. A lot of big power, energy, big moves that I can feel are going to be made in the month of April. All right. What else, Spirit? What else can my pile 1s expect? Temperance. All right. One more card. Or 2 more cards, I guess. Alrighty. We have Knight of Cups, maybe some love action, and a 10 of Wands. Interesting. I almost feel like this is a cycle in reverse here, with the starting off with the 4 of Swords and ending with the 10 of Wands right here. You're not going to be able to see 10 of Wands. Let me see what we can do. What makeshift thingy majiggy we can do here. Alrighty. Pick up. Pick. Thank you. Alrighty. Wands. Okay. So, what I'm seeing for the month of April is you focusing on you and not on anybody else, not even... I feel like I'm getting the energy of when people go out into nature and be like, okay, I'm removing myself from society just to be, like literally just to be, and get a break and just see, what comes to my mind and really do some soul searching. And I feel like maybe a modern way you could do that, also COVID safe. I guess, you know, if you isolate yourself out in nature, that is also COVID safe. You might be taking a break from social media, doing a social media detox, or just really vibing with your time alone in the month of April. I feel like you might have been very, very speedy in the month of March, or, you know, previous months before April. And you're like, okay, I need to recenter, rebalance. I actually love that Temperance is in the center here. You know, the cards always know the exact way to come out. But with Temperance here, I feel like, yeah, you're like, I need to rebalance. I'm not feeling very stable with this Three of Pentacles in reverse. And I feel like I just might be focusing too much on what other people think, what other people's words, what they deem my worth as. I need to figure out what I deem my worth as. Just a bunch of recentering yourself internally is what I'm getting. And, you know, maybe sitting down with yourself, having just a cup of tea in the morning. It doesn't even have to be like social media detoxing or something as extreme as going out into nature on your own, right? It could just be dedicating that space to yourself every morning or every night where it's just you and your own thoughts. You know, that could be in meditation. A lot of spiritual growth could be happening this month where you just physically meditate. But back to the mornings, you know, giving yourself that cup of coffee just to sit and watch the sunrise, or listen to the birds chirp, or just stare at a wall, because that's also nice. With a cup of tea, maybe a book, maybe not a book, just some quiet time to you is what I'm getting. Because I feel like you've reached success, and, you know, you appreciate the help of others that have gotten you to this place of success, but now they're trying to kind of impose themselves a little bit too much, and it's weighing down on you. All these expectations, all your obligations, all these responsibilities. It's just getting to be too much, and now you just need to take a break. You've done the work that you need to get to where you are, and you're not feeling stable, but I want to let you know that you are in a stable place, stable enough place where you can take a tiny break to yourself and just to breathe. Give yourself that space to breathe. I'm hearing Sabrina Carpenter's "Can I Just Breathe?" I can't sing, but can I just breathe? Is what I'm hearing from Sabrina Carpenter. Like, all these people want me to do all these things. All these people are expecting me things. I'm expecting these things for myself. I need to break from all these racing, anxiety thoughts, and just sit down and just think nothing. And just breathe. And forget anything exists. And just being. Take that time for yourself and that space where it's like, one thing that I always hear, like, guided meditation start with, like, you have no obligations in this right exact moment. No one is waiting on you. You don't have to be anywhere. Just sit and exist. Okay? Yeah. Did I even finish what I thought? Okay, because originally I was thinking, you know, Four of Swords, you're starting off in this meditative space, and then, you know, you could be adding on multiple other responsibilities after. It's like, okay, I gave myself my break, and now I need to add more things to make up for that break. No, Spirit is warning you against that. No. Take that time every day, so you don't have to, you know, spend 2 months after a burnout just sitting on the couch and, like, feeling bad about yourself because you're not doing anything, and like, oh, I'm lazy. You're not lazy. Laziness doesn't exist, okay? That's a sign of burnout, stress, anxiety, depression, mental illness. If you feel as though you're suffering from those symptoms, which, you know, seek professional advice if you feel the need to, right? This is also, take this as another sign for that, okay? But just give that space to yourself to just live and breathe in this moment right now, okay? You don't need to add in any responsibilities. You don't owe anybody anything right now. You owe yourself space to exist and breathe. Take time for yourself, okay? You don't need to apologize to people for doing that, okay? That's not what we're about to say today. And then, you know, Ironic energy is the Devil in reverse. So I'm already feeling like, yeah, in this case, the toxic tendencies and habits is making yourself run around 24/7, never giving yourself a break, Always, 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 always being on the move. Like, just exist. Again, I'm going to say it 24,000 times. Exist, exist, exist. Okay? Because your existence is beautiful, and you need to take time to just appreciate the fact that this thing called life, that our experience, our human experience, even exists in the first place. Okay? That you can even sit here and listen to me talk. And that me even talking is a concept. And, you know, find that balance once again. So yeah, find that balance, emotional and mental balance. Okay, you don't always need to be on the run. Listen to your emotions, listen to your heart when it says, honey, I need a break, I need to sit down and just, I just keep hearing the word exist. I'm sorry, this is like the millionth time I'm saying it, but I just need to exist, honey, is what your heart is saying. Okay, so just do that. Just exist. Alrighty. Okay, then I don't even think we need clarifying cards. Do we need clarifying cards, Spirit? No. Okay. Diving right into the oracle cards. Yes. Okay. So my power ones are always very like straight and to the point messages. Like Spirit's like, hey, this is what they need to know. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna start off with the general message Spirit wants you to know for April, which is meditate and contemplate. Yeah. I think that makes sense. Meditate and contemplate. Take time to yourself. Conclusions are within reach. Yeah, like what I was saying about you being stable enough to take that time to just breathe and contemplate. You can contemplate about your next step if you want to, but I'm really just saying here and exist in the here and now. Exist in the here and now. Say it with me. I'm just gonna sit here, exist in the here and now. When I think of Pisces, I think of them just dozing. It's beautiful. It's really cute, okay? I'm not ragging on Pisces at all. Just sit and exist. And they just like to sit down and just, you know, no thoughts, head empty, stare at a wall, let their imagination take them wherever, dive into their daydreams, right? Forget that time is a thing, they are where they are, and just go into their head and exist. What you work for is coming towards you, okay? You are entering a new era, a good transitional golden era when it comes to, I'm hearing career, your finances, just everything that you've been working for, right? Everything that you've been putting in the effort right now, because the Ten of Wands also talks about the end of a cycle, and I feel like you are entering a new cycle, and so you need to just celebrate that for a second. I'm hearing Ace of Pentacles is your next stage, which is great because substantial money, long-term, again, substantial, stable, long-term. You've put in the work, you've hustled, and now you can just breathe and relax and let things take care of themselves, okay? They are coming on their own. Everything else is out of your control. And while that's happening, while things are doing their own thing and the wheel is turning on its own, just turn your own wheel. Turn your own inner wheel, or don't. Just sit and stare, like I said, and say with me now. EXIST. Exist. Okay, I'm done. I'm sorry. Okay. And then we're gonna get some, I feel like y'all are gonna be very excited here. So I'm getting Earth Sign energy from you. Capricorn energy to be specific. Money advice and career advice. Okay, so here's your money advice. Okay, balance, recognize and accept light and dark within you. Yes, whatever you've been saying, even with Pisces, that's too fish. Meditate and contemplate, girl. And Spider Woman, she who creates from a central source. Okay, first of all, the balance, we've already talked about that. We've covered that. Except that you need to rebalance and recenter yourself in the month of April. That you have both light and dark aspects within you. Just because you're taking a break does not mean you're a bad person. It does not mean you need to add 10 million other things on your plate to make up for the 5 minutes that you took to yourself to breathe. Okay? I don't think I need to dive into that anymore. Yin and yang, baby, shakalaka. Just because you see one bad thing while everything is going right does not mean you need to freak out, okay? Things are going to right themselves again. You're okay. Focus on balancing your own inner being and inner realms, okay? And then the Spider Woman. Okay, I love Spider Woman. She is I believe a deity. in multiple Native American belief systems. And she is kind of like very much like the mother creator. Like many things stem from the spider woman. I don't know the lore completely and the best, so I'm apologizing if I mix anything up. But when I'm looking at this picture, what draws me the most is the word she who creates, or the phrase she who creates from a central source, and how this spider web is coming out of her heart space. And so spirit is really saying to direct all that pent-up energy, not even pent-up energy, you know, direct all that energy that you feel like you need to express and get out, even though you're kind of draining yourself right now. You need to like breathe. While you breathe and recharge yourself, make sure that that energy that is coming back into you is channeling back into this heart space or heart chakra, because that is one of the most powerful spaces that we create from. I'm thinking of a TikTok that I saw of how most of our energy, like our energy field, right, goes in waves like this. It kind of goes in circles, and it all starts like from your heart. So your heart is a very creative space, right? And if you want to create more in the future, you need to make sure that you are balanced. And look, even the yin and yang is over this woman's heart right here. So open your heart space. Don't be so logical. Don't be so money minded, right? We have Pisces here. I forget what other cards we had, and I don't want to mess up my little setup here, but what I'm trying to say is that I'm getting very earth sign Capricorn type energy from you guys, and you need to enter more water sign energy, okay? I know you guys might hate to hear that, because most of your sister signs are, your sister signs are all water, and that's your opposite, and you gotta get more into that emotional energy space where you can open your heart and you can listen to your emotions when you need to listen to, when you can listen to your heart when it's saying take time for yourself, you know, do what you love, right? Take time to just focus on your hobbies. You don't need to make everything like a side hustle. You don't need to focus on your side hustle right now. You haven't painted in 4 months. Go ahead and paint, babe, because it's going to make you really happy. And having that happiness and having that inspiration back from just doing things that you love that aren't from a source of money is going to make it better and easier for you to manifest, you know, more money and, you know, moving up in your career and things like that. So that's why I'd really focus on that heart space, so you can, you know, let in energy flow and attract what it is that you desire, okay? And then for one, I did do a love reading. I mentioned that in the beginning of in my intro, if you know, skip that. And so I did do a love reading last week about what is coming for your love life in the month of April. But, you know, I thought it'd just be cute to see, you know, any general love advice Spirit can sum up for my pile of ones in this reading, especially in the case that you guys don't feel like going over to watch another like 30-minute video about what's coming for your love life as you career oriented little beings. So you have the dragonfly. All right, we did get the Knight of Cups, so keep that in mind. So there could be love entering, you know, so there could be a suitor coming for you in April, okay? So it says be lighthearted. Keyword, lighthearted. You guys are very serious. You put a lot of pressure on yourself with this 10 of Wands here. Lighten it up. Okay? Finding out, things coming to light, adapt, change, heal. So again, we have keyword heal. You could be trying to distract yourself with work because of something that happened in the past, and you're healing from that, okay? Allow yourself, give yourself that time to sit with those emotions of pain and hurt, and to really heal those from the inside out. Be lighthearted. You know, you're in a moment of change in kind of all aspects of your life. You're leveling up. You're really, you know, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, financially. You're just on the come up, babe. You're like, this is a glow up period for you. So really allow yourself to take on this dragonfly energy and soar off into the sky, okay? And while there could also be things that you're not seeing about your current situations. I'm hearing this is love advice, yes, but it can be applied to other areas of your life, right? There's something you're not seeing about the situation. So again, Spirit is saying go in and adapt and change and transform from the inside out, because it will reflect itself in the world around you. And if you are trying to attract a mate, just be lighthearted, go with the flow, don't try to control everything, and just breathe, exist, let things come as they are, because you've done everything you can, okay? And what you want will attract itself to you, especially if you are directing that energy towards your heart space, honey, okay? Okay. And then Spirit, I got some cards just from Spirit about anything, lasting words that they would like to have with you, pile 1. So we have, I am terrified in reverse. Interesting. I just want you all the time, also in reverse. Did I reverse these? Because I don't think these were in reverse. Okay, I guess it was. Okay. I'm sorry in reverse. Definitely in reverse. Okay. And what do you want in reverse? I mean, upright. Not reverse. I got so used to saying in reverse. Okay. So, I'm sorry, first, in reverse. I want to say is that, again, you have nothing to apologize for, so stop apologizing. First and foremost. The 8 of Wands, in reverse, slow it down, honey, slow it down. I just want you all the time. You know what you want. We know you are so excited for your dreams to come true and manifest, but don't suffocate them to the point that the flame snuffles out both inside you and your surroundings, right? If you suffocate this energy of momentum and change towards, you know, your finances, your love life, whatever it is, you're going to suffocate it, and it's going to kind of counteract and not have room to grow like you want it to, okay? You need to kind of let it go and do its thing. And also, don't burn yourself out. Again, 8 of Wands, slow down, relax. There's nothing to be afraid of with doing so, okay? Let the wheel turn on its own. You don't have to be afraid. You can release that anxiety. Take that time to allow yourself to heal and, you know, release that anxiety with this 9 of Swords. I see that, you know, you're really just relaxing, chilling out in the month of April, realizing you don't have to apologize for doing that and giving yourself the time to breathe. You don't have to commit to everything, but this definitely in reverse. Again, you don't have to add extra 20,000 new things onto your plate for taking a break, okay? You might be the type of people, like, especially if you're, you know, you're in the workplace and you're wanting to get promoted, right? You might be the type of like, yeah, I can do that, I can do that, I got it, I can do it. You don't need to help, I can do it, I can do it all. No, it's not happening, April. Slow it down, because that's exactly how you got to the space before, being to chill out and you're burnt out. So do not say yes to everything people ask you to do. It's not going to get you fired. It's not going to deal, you know, be like, oh, now you won't get promoted. No, okay? Your boss understands that they have been asking a lot of you and putting a lot on your plate. And they're like, okay, yeah, you deserve a break. You deserve some free, like, you know, to use up some of your vacation days, okay? You've worked for it, okay? No one's gonna yell at you. Actually, you know, maybe take some things off your plate. You can do that. You can do that now. And with this 4 of Cups? 4 of Cups. Yeah, 4 of Cups. Right here. Again, talking about stability, going in deeper is something meditative. Go in and see what do you want. Are you on the path? Is the current, you know, path that you're taking, is the current way that you're approaching life really serving you? Or are you under the impression that it's serving you because you think is what you have to do? That's another reason why you have to go in and think deeper. Like, is this actually leading me to what I want? Is all this effort and, you know, time and energy that I'm putting into this thing that I feel like I've been running 1,000 miles for actually what I want? Or am I just going for it because now at this point I'm on autopilot and I think this is what I should do and I haven't really thought about it? Okay, even if it is, right? Because I feel like you are trying to manifest this. Even if it is my current approach to things going to keep this something that I want to do in the future? Keep this as something that I want to do in the future, right? Like, it's like kind of thing where it's like, oh, it was super fun when I was doing it, you know, just as a hobby. But now that I've made it, like, now that I've turned it into work and made it into something that I kind of have to depend on, it's kind of lost its spark. It's kind of not as fun anymore, and I kind of don't want to do it anymore. All right, so you burning yourself out to the point that you're not even going to want to do this thing that you've worked so hard to get in the future. And so it's not substantial that way, okay? So just ask yourself, while you're in meditation, while you're relaxing, while you're staring blankly at the wall, okay, is this what I want? Okay, you've done the external work. Time to do some internal work, honey, okay? Okay, so I think that's all I have for you, pile 1. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope it resonated. And if you did make it to the end of my video, which thank you so much if you did, if you're here right now, hello. I would really love it if you could leave a bed emoji down in the comments to let me know that you're resting, that you're giving yourself time to rest and stay with me, exist, and that you enjoy this and it resonated, and you've made it to the end. Hello. Okay, all right, so I'll see you in my next reading. Bye. Hello, pile 2. Welcome to your reading. Today we are going to be looking at what is coming to you in the month of April, what you should know. And you're the ones who chose this beautiful citrine crystal, which is great for money. So you guys might be some money makers right now, trying to bring that into your life. But you know, I'm also getting to some general happy, peaceful vibes for you. So you might just be want to bring more harmony and peaceful energy into your life as well. Okay, so we're going to be taking a look at your oracle cards after we pull some tarot. So, Spirit, what is in store for my pile 2s in the month of April? What should they know about the month of April? What's coming for them in the month of April? All right? What's coming from my pile 2s in the month of April, please, Spirit? Okay, we already have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Something is up. Some time is up. Like, not like, oh, you're running out of time, but like, okay, the dinger's up. That's the energy that I'm getting right now. Usually I see that as impatient energy, but I'm seeing like Spirit's like, okay, you know, the oven just beeped. Time to take the casserole out before it burns. Okay, yeah. Or maybe, okay, wait, let's see. Let us see what else is coming for you in the month of April. 2 of Wands in reverse. Okay. The 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Let me move these down a little bit. Alright, can we get one more card, please, Spirit? What is coming for my pile 2s in the month of April 2021? What's coming for my pile 2s in the month of April 2021? Okay. 2, okay. When I say I want one more, I want one more, and I need you to start respecting that. Okay, so. I just want to get these all to look nice and pretty for you. Actually, I'm realizing that because Spirit wanted to play games with me and put out 2 when I asked for 1, we might not, we're gonna have to cut these cards a little bit in half so we can fit them all on the camera. No shade, Spirit, no shade. 5 of Wands in reverse along with the Death card in reverse. Okay, actually I feel like some heavy energy is lifting in April. I feel like this right here is energy that you guys are coming out of. Yeah, I feel like oven is beeping, right? You've been waiting for this oven to beep, but now you're kind of not really sure if you're ready for it. And that's what this 2 of Wands is in reverse for, because it's like, oh, I planned for this, but at the same time, I didn't really plan for this. I didn't expect it to happen so soon. And change is scary, so I'm kind of gonna hold on to my coins right now, the status quo, and just let this oven beep for a little bit. But Five of Wands in reverse, because it's beeping for so long that you're starting to smell the fire. It's starting to burn a little bit, and Spirit's like, hey, chop 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 chop. At first I didn't think it was like time's up, you know, but actually it's not even time's up, but it's just like, hey, you're gonna miss the train. Like, what are you wait? Like, you could stay here, right? But I don't think it would actually bring you that happiness. That's why it's not like, so like time is up, like hurry up. But it's like time, like a gentle nudge, like, hey, you know, this fire is starting to spread. You don't have to move right now, but you might want to move pretty soon, okay? And you know, you could just be that one meme, like everything is fine, with the dog just sitting in a ball of fire. And so you could be that, but would you really be happy? There's like some change that you are resisting right now. But I feel like, yeah, the Tower, like something's kind of striking you down, like, hey, like you can resist this all you want, like, but whether you like it or not, things are gonna change eventually, and it's not gonna be pretty if you're gonna make them do it on their own. Like, I feel like you gotta get on the train before we throw you onto the train, is what the universe is is trying to communicate like right now. The Tower in reverse as the bottom deck energy. When I see this card, I kind of think of catastrophe that could have been avoided. Like something had to change either way, but the way that it happened, it didn't have to happen this dramatically. So if you want to, we're telling you nicely now, get on the train, take the casserole out of the oven, but we're not going to be saying it nicely later, is what I'm seeing here with the Tower card as your bottom deck energy. I don't know where to put this. I'm going to put it here right now, but I will be getting some clarifying cards. We also have the Nine of Swords. So this is something really worrying you. And I feel like you're sensing that you have to enter this new change in the month of April, and it's going to happen whether you like it or not. But just getting yourself to do it, it's like when you're thinking of like trying to get yourself up to go to the gym, but like way more anxiety inducing. And you're like, once you do it, it's like, oh, it wasn't that bad. Like, it was actually, I'm pretty happy here. But getting yourself there is the big challenge. I think that's this anxiety situation that you're in right now. But you're forcing yourself out of that in the month of April is what I'm seeing. Okay, let me think. Okay, what deck do I want to use to clarify all of this? I feel like it could be either one. Okay, we're gonna go with the same deck. Okay, so Spirit, can I get a clarification for the Seven of Pentacles, please? Clarification for the Seven of Pentacles. That is a lot. I cannot take all of us. I'm gonna take the Page of Wands. Another fire card. Another fire card. Isn't that funny? I'm gonna have to figure. We're gonna take this off the screen for a second. Sorry, y'all. We're just for 2 seconds, okay? All right. Clarification for the Two of Wands in reverse, please, Spirit. King of Cups in reverse. Yeah. Sounds about right. Sounds about right. All right. Clarification for the Pentacle of Four of Pentacles. I can't speak. Four of Pentacles in reverse, please, Spirit. The Fool card. Really, yeah. Taking that leap of faith. Letting go of the coins and trusting that they will fall right back where they need to be. With maybe even more coins. Who knows? Who knows? Letting go and being free no matter how old you are. You're never too old to start something new. That could be something that you're worried about. Especially with this King of Cups character here also being deemed, you know, a little elderly. He's got some wrinkles, but he's still looking good. Still looking mighty cute for his age. Okay, Five of Wands, the Hermit. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm laughing at the Hermit card coming out to clarify the Five of Wands, just because I feel like how this Five of Wands is like in nature, like fire spreading, while like someone like this Hermit is just like chilling there watching it happen down below, and I feel like that's kind of like what you're trying to do, but Spirit is not having it. Okay. In the Death card. Can we get a clarification for the Death card, please, Spirit? Ace of Wands. Okay. And your bottom energy is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse with the Five of Cups beneath. Okay. Oh my goodness. What did I say? Tarot moment. My light just fell. My beautiful light source was saying, do now or the sun will come down and burn everything. Okay, maybe not as dramatic, but they aren't being the most chill about it. Maybe this is a message for me. Okay, let's angle your back down. Sorry for the sudden commotion. Hope it didn't scare you. Okay. All right. I'm just sitting with this energy right now. Don't mind me. Okay, so Page of Wands. There's creativity inside you. There's passion inside you. But you're afraid to act on it. Be this Fool card. Go and act on it. Have that spontaneous energy. The Seven of Pentacles, the Pentacle cards are in reverse because you're supposed to be putting these Wands cards up right. Like the Pentacles is very slow moving, but the Wands cards are very fast moving. And Spirit is saying, go. Okay? Yeah, have that leap of faith. Like even though you might not feel the most experienced, even though you might feel like, oh yeah, that was not the best angle. I'm missing a lot there. Okay, even though like, you know, there's this fear of failure, of the wide empty expanse that is unknown to you. You don't have this wisdom of, you know, this old character, this age old King of Cups here. You're not feeling very balanced. You're kind of feeling out of whack. Your emotions might be all over the place. You don't really know how to handle it. You know, I feel like your heart and you know, like your mind is saying to do this one thing, but it's just like there's other fear that is coming up between you and this next stage, this goal that you've been waiting for. Right? I even forgot that we were talking about a goal. This is something that you've been waiting for. Like you're forgetting the main point of why you're even here right now. You're forgetting why you waited this long, and you're focusing, oh my gosh, now like you're frazzled, right? And you're forgetting of what you really want, your purpose right now. And that's really why you're going out of whack and causing you, you know, like all this pain and anxiety and like suffering is what I'm getting. Is because you're forgetting your goal in the first place of why you started this journey. And you freaked out of how quickly it's happening. Remember why you came here. Remember why you're here, okay? Right? Like, you're starting this journey. Like, you know, take that leap of faith. Like, you are entering into this new era. But this has been a one that's been with you for a long time. Go deep inside yourself and find what that is again. Why are you here? Especially if you've forgotten it. Spirit is trying to remind you, hey, the sun is rising. It's gonna set again. Don't miss your opportunity and then realize what you lost too late. That's why it's not, again, that's why it's, why in the beginning I felt like it wasn't this, like, time is up, right? The fire that's spreading isn't necessarily painful, like you're not going to die from it, but it is going to hurt you a lot emotionally and mentally, and you're going to beat yourself up a lot if you do miss this opportunity that is really rearing its head in April. Okay, and you might be like coming out with excuses as to why not to go because of this, you know, 9 of Swords right here. Coming out with the excuses of, oh my god, you know, actually this was a bad idea and I shouldn't do it, right? No. You know why you wanted this. You've been wanting it for a long time. you know, go out and get it. Start this new adventure. Go out and get it. Let that passion that you had, you know, get you to the spot in the beginning, like get you to, you know, to where you can see it starting to rear its beautiful, not ugly, okay? Beautiful head. Find that passion again deep inside you. Find your motives again. Why you're on this journey and begin it. Yeah, you know, it's not going to be perfect. It rarely ever is life perfect. And, you know, yeah, you might be go bumping around this maze, find some dead ends here and there. But eventually, you know, you're going to find your way out. Don't worry. Just as you can enter it, you can leave it, I guess. In a good way. Like once you enter the stage, you can also move on to the new stage, you know, where life is not permanent. Life is not permanent, but I mean, didn't mean it to come out in like a morbid way. I meant life is not, you know, live now, right? We only have so much time, but life is not stagnant. It's not supposed to be stuck. We are always changing, constantly, right? Well, who I am now is not who I was a second ago. So, you know, trust that things will flow as they need to, and you allow yourself to flow into this next era of your life and for yourself to evolve and change and, you know, dive and expand your passions and really savor that moment and be happy with it and just really live with how happy that it's making you, okay? Because you can be this Queen of Pentacles. You can have so much in life, right? But you're holding on to what does not serve you any longer is what I'm getting here. I actually might get some clarification for that Queen of Pentacles, which is supposed to be clarifying the Tower. Let me set these puppies back down. The Tower, now Queen of Pentacles. All right, and the Nine of Swords. And let me get that clarifying card. The Five of Cups in reverse. What I'm seeing right now is that this anxiety you're having, it doesn't need to be here, because the Five of Cups in reverse is like, hey, you're going to see the Two of Cups behind you and this rainbow, and it's going to finish, and you're not going to be disappointed. You're going to be happy. You know, you're going to realize that you're surrounded by so many blessings and, like, things that will help you along your journey. It's not like you're going to enter the stage and be all alone again. You know, it's not like you're going to enter the stage and have to start from the beginning. You'll have what you got from the last stage. You just have a new, you know, goal now because you've achieved your goal that you wanted, okay? And with this Tower here in reverse, yeah, I feel like this Tower here is in reverse with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse is because the Queen of Pentacles is happy with what is. She watches over her kingdom and nurtures it and watches it grow and allows it to grow as it would, right? She accepts things for what they are. Like, she accepts these rabbits for what they've grown to be. Yes, she's nurtured them. Yes, she's had a part in raising them, right? But she doesn't force them to be anything, all right? You know, she accepts that, okay, one rabbit might be timid and the other rabbit might be a little energy ball. She doesn't try to change them, but she loves them and accepts them and nurtures them for that. Like, very, very mother caring energy. That could be something that you're afraid of losing, you know, losing that guidance, entering a new stage in your life where you might have to be more self-reliant. You could be, you know, for example, going into college, you know, leaving, you know, your home, your childhood home, that nest, okay? And you've been so excited to leave and finally get out of the house, but now you're like, oh my God, I'm so scared. But, you know, this transition doesn't have to be as painful as you're making it, is what I'm getting here. Okay, the Queen of Pentacles nurtures, you know, the nature and environment around her, you know, as, you know, not like, you know, any threats or dangers, like, you know, termites tearing up her trees and everything. But I see right now there's self-sabotage going on here. And she's, in this case, she being you, no matter your gender, right? Just she, I'm saying she because, you know, it's queen energy, feminine energy. you're striking down this tree, right? You're making it harder for this change to happen. And so all this tree growing and then lightning striking it, and half of it being blown away and then having to grow that back up again, that's going to be more painful and stressful, okay, than letting things grow and mature as they would be. Allow yourself to mature as you would be, and don't try to force yourself to be into somebody you think you have to be. Allow yourself to change and flow naturally, okay? Or once it's gonna change again anyway, so there's no point in forcing yourself to be somebody that you're not, okay? Queen of Pentacles is genuine to who she is, okay? And I feel like I said a lot, but Spirit is saying let's get one more clarifying card, or two more. Spirit, I ask for one more. Why are you doing this to me? Eight of Pentacles. Really dive into what it is. Again, find that passion again and allow yourself to be absorbed by that passion. To just put your head in a book about whatever it is you love learning about, and just go, and you'll be so content and happy in this period. It might also make the process easier if you're continuing doing what you love, something that you love that you can carry on from your past, your childhood, old yous from this long timeline of who you are, so it doesn't feel like you're starting something completely new, and there is still something from the past to make you kind of feel grounded to who you once were, to where you once did what you loved, to just these memories from the past that make it feel like, okay, I'm still the transition isn't so painful because I have memories of this past to carry me on into the future, okay? The Queen of Swords in reverse, silence those anxiety, painful, critical thoughts of yours. Just silence them and let the Queen of Pentacles take over, okay? Just don't think, watch, and let things grow, okay? I'm feeling, this could be a collective, type of energy that we're coming to, but a lot of us are being forced to enter a new stage of our lives and enter change, but a lot of us are resisting it, especially with this Aries energy that's very potent right now. And Aries is like, go, just do it, go, 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 and kind of forces you around to do things. So I feel like that's why, there's a lot of hesitancy in the air right now. But Spirit is telling us all, hey, time is going to keep going whether you want it to or not. So you can just stay here, but it's going to pass you right on by. So quiet those anxiety thoughts, quiet that inner critic, quiet those, just thoughts that aren't helping you, and just let go and breathe. With this Star card in reverse, I'm hearing yourself, tether yourself away from thoughts that are no longer helping you, that are limiting you, that are, tearing down your faith and hope for the future, and acting like, oh my gosh, things aren't going to go my way, right? You feels like you're kind of losing hope for what it is that you had hoped for, because you are sure if you even want it anymore. You do, or at least go deep inside yourself and see if you do, and then see what it is that you do want and go after that, and don't be afraid to chase it and attract it and have it, okay? Grab onto it and don't let it go. That's what I'm seeing. Yeah, it feels like this astronaut is like reaching out to this line, and it's like, dang, I let it go. Don't be this astronaut, don't be that. One thing that my own therapist tells me is that, okay, you have these anxiety thoughts, that is valid. Challenge those a little bit. Push back on it. Like, okay, you're afraid to go to your mom's this weekend, for example. Okay, what is the worst thing that could happen? Think about it. Okay, think. She kicks you out. Okay, that's pretty bad, but... and what happens if that? Do you have a place else you can stay? Do you have money to get a place to stay? Can you go back to where you're staying now? Think of different, really push through this narrative and chase down the core of those thoughts, and whether or not they actually are coming from a solid place of fear and worry. And if not, you're like, oh, I can just go stay at my friend's, or stay at, my dad's, or something like that. And that would actually probably be a lot more fun than staying at my mom's, because she's kind of annoying to be around. Okay, so just really chase those thoughts down and challenge them and be like, hey, actually, I don't need to be worried, and I'm excited to go forward and stay with my mom for the weekend. Okay? All right, so now we're going to go look into your oracle cards and see what advice Spirit has for you in the month of April. So we have show the world the real you. Yeah, really be genuine. Don't stop hiding in this hermit energy and, closing yourself off from this new era, right? You're getting out into the world. Show a face that you're proud to show and that you feel is authentically you. Okay, your hard work is paying off. Yeah, reaffirmation that your goal is here. Don't let it pass you by. Okay? Please, please, please don't let it pass you by. I'm begging you. Okay? Because you will be sad if it actually does. Okay? So we have money advice. Universal love. Choose love. Choose love. Show yourself that love first. Okay? Like, you will be okay. The universe is showing you love. Show yourself that love and tell yourself that you're ready and you're confident and you are deserving of this, goal that you've achieved, that you're ready to get out there and explore life. Like, just, if you have that love, and also recognize the love that comes towards you from other people, if you are moving on to a new stage, if you're moving to this new place, a city where you don't know anyone, or you're going off to college, or, you're graduating college, whatever it is, that the people that love and cherish you and that you love and cherish aren't just going to up and leave because, you move someplace new. That love is still going to extend itself towards you, and you're still going to be able to feel it, and that energy is still going to be coming your way. Okay, so there is love around you, and remember that there is also love from within yourself that you can offer yourself, and from the universe, and from your spirit guides, and from your ancestors. Okay, all right. And yeah, and love, opening that heart center, nurturing that heart center, your heart chakra and everything, is a great way to manifest and create what it is that you want. It's one of the best creation tools that we have. And then we have Mother Cosmos, Pachamama. And she is an Inca goddess of harvest and, fruitful times and events and, a mother creator, right? And so really harvest what has come towards you. Don't just, she also talks about gratitude. Be grateful to yourself for what's come to you. Be grateful that you're able to have this come to you, right? That your goal has been able to be achieved. And, just be grateful and don't let it rot and waste and just let it go. Because what was the point in the beginning if you're just going to let that happen, okay? And then if you skip the intro, I let everyone know that I did do a love reading for, what's to come in April specifically. So you can go and check that out if you're interested. But I also pulled just, a general love card about, what could be happening in the month of April when it comes to your love and, some advice for you that Spirit has for you in that case. So we have the talking card, which talks about interested, conversing more, awaited message arrives, text, call, email, hovering. So I don't think this is really advice. I don't think it's just like, hey, wherever you're going, whatever this new era has for you, there could be someone there for you too. Ooh. Okay, so that's another incentive to, just open the oven and get going, all right? Get going to that party with that casserole, because there could be somebody there that kind of piques your interest and you start talking to them, which could lead to something more. Spirit isn't going to say what, but just be open to it. Don't, let those anxious thoughts get to you again about where this is leading. Again, just let things flow. Let the relationship mature as it naturally would and go, okay? Just indulge in the here and now. Invest in, your happiness. And this excitement, that giddy feeling of having someone new to talk to because it's cute. Okay? I think it's just going to be a cute little, I think it's just going to be a cute time and just be a cute little time for you to have someone to talk to. Especially if you are going someplace new or, entering this new era where things are scary. You feel like you don't have anyone around you, right? You're like, there's, and it feels like everything is setting to fire, but finding someone to talk to and have fun with, and, you know, flirt a little with can be very comforting. So allow them to come in. Don't think too hard, okay? And then we have I want you, the Eight of Wands in reverse. That sounds like you want it, but you're stalling yourself. I think that's just your energy coming out. Then you have the Devil card. I'm addicted to you, and you make me want to do bad things. 2 Devil cards. Okay, yeah, everyone, this Devil card also came out in pile 1's reading, and that just is like you're holding on to toxic patterns, which is just could be just being very afraid to move forward and let go. The Devil card also talks about holding on to things a little too hard and the needing to let go of those, and, you know, feeling chained to them and just cutting that chain. Like, there's something you want, there's something you're addicted to, right? And not necessarily a bad way. Like, you're addicted to, like, maybe, you know, the status quo and holding on to things because it's comfortable and it's familiar. But what you want, what this goal is, your soul has been craving for a very long time. Don't cut the chain on that. Cut the chain on this, you know, fear of moving forward. And it's not bad that you want to chase it. You're trying to convince yourself that this is something bad to do. You know, you make me want to do bad things. No, it's not a bad thing to do. Listen to your heart, listen to your head, listen to your soul, what it's craving, and, you know, turn this 8 of Wands up right towards, you know, what you really want, and go chase it. Go chase it. The 8 of Wands is talking about really energy moving fast, not stalled energy. I could not talk. Okay, so yeah, really push forward, really, you know, embrace that energy and just go for it, you know, go full speed. You know, the train has been moving, kind of jump on it. Time to jump on that train and just ride with it and go for what you want, because it's not a bad thing, even if other people are trying to convince you it is, because it's what your soul craves and it's what's going to make you happy. Okay? Yeah. I think that's all I have for you, pile 2. Spirit is saying, again, like, it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. Don't convince yourself it's a bad thing. Don't convince it's going to lead to more pain and fire, because it's not. Denying yourself what you want and telling yourself that it's going to do that is causing you more pain than just going ahead and doing it and seeing where it leads. Okay? Okay, yeah, that is the final message. Yeah, that's the final message. That's where I'm going to end it. Okay? Pile 2, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope it resonated and that you enjoyed it. If you have made it to the end of the video, or the end of your reading, which, hey, okay, nice to see you here still. I would love it if you could leave a little fire emoji down in the comments below to let me know that you made it here and that you enjoyed and that it resonated. Okay, I'll see you in my next reading. Bye. Hello, pile 3. Welcome to your reading. You guys chose the beautiful labradorite stone, where there is a lot more than meets the eye. That's kind of been the theme here with all of my piles. But I feel like you guys are a lot fluffier, imaginative. I am almost smelling like cupcakes. Very cute cinnamon roll energy. I'm even talking like a lot calmer. You guys might have very centering, grounding, calming energy, which is great. Thank you very much for that. But yeah, today we're gonna look at what is in store for you for the month of April of 2021. Let's dive right into it. I feel like Spirit has a lot to say to you, given that you have the most oracle cards out of everybody here. Okay, so Spirit, what is in store for pile 3 in the month of April? What is in store for pile 3 in the month of April, please, Spirit? What should pile 3 know about the month of April? What is in store for them? What is in store for pile 3 in the month of April, please, Spirit? What is in store for them in the month of April? Not yet. I'm still shuffling. Also, please know that I do not take reversals with this deck, just because, I don't know, I feel like this deck doesn't vibe with that. Alright, yeah, we have the tower that just flew out. That is them telling me, yeah, no, we don't We don't do it ourselves. That's not how we roll. Alrighty. Okay. Ready to rock and roll. So Spirit, what is in store for pile 3 in the month of April, please? So we have the Knight of Pentacles. Everybody is on their grind today. I mean, this next month, I see. What else is in store, Spirit, for the month of April? 9 of Cups. Interesting. Okay. Wish fulfillments. What is in store, Spirit, for pile 3 in the month of April? 7 of Pentacles. Oh, that came out for the last deck. Interesting. I mean, last deck, last pile. Interesting. And I did use a different deck for them. So, interesting, crunchy donkey. Been a lot of collective energies shared throughout the piles that I have noticed. Okay. Can I get... Alrighty. Thank you, Spirit. And then the 5 of Swords. Alrighty. If you would move, please. Thank you. Let's make space for everybody on the tarot table, please. And the 5 of Swords. Okay. With the Page of Swords as the bottom deck energy. Cool. I want to actually get some clarifying cards right off the bat. Just to understand this energy a little bit more. These cards do not move as smoothly as my other ones. On this, I'm sorry guys, we have to wait. Okay, can we, thank you guys, let's get in single file line. And it's done. Okay, we're gonna do this. Awesome. That's the 5 of Swords. Don't forget it, y'all. Okay, now clarifying card for the Knight of Pentacles, please, Spirit. Clarifying card for the Knight of Pentacles. Clarifying card for the Knight of Pentacles. Please, Spirit. Why is the Knight of Pentacles here? Okay. 2 of Wands. Okay. Guess that makes some sense. That makes pretty good sense here. Okay. Then we have the Knight of Cups here. The 5 of Pentacles, clarifying that. Interesting. 7 of Cups, please. Clarifying card for the 7 of Cups. It's taking me a while to get all your cards on the table, more than usual. I feel like you guys might have some more slow moving energy than the other decks. Why did you give me all of these? Spirit, for the past 2 decks you have given me, I'm not taking all of these. I refuse. More cards than I have asked for, and I need you to respect my wishes. Alright? Anyway, you guys might be a lot more calmer, slower paced moving pile, which is completely fine, right? I feel like my other decks were moving a little too fast. Yeah, okay, so my other, why do I keep saying decks? My other piles are moving a little too fast. Okay. King of Wands, clarifying these 7 of Pentacles. And lastly, can we get 5 of Swords clarification, please, Spirit? Alright, we're gonna go with this one, the Hermit. Alright, and lastly, public energy is the Chariot. Okay, nice. Underneath that is the 8 of Wands. Okay, so you are planning something in the month of April to get your wish fulfillment. There's a little fear of insecurity here, of like not getting that wish, but I feel like Spirit's like, just hold out a little longer. Oh my god, I can't even speak. And I feel like you're fine. You're like, okay, I'll keep doing what I'm doing. I'll just keep having faith. I'll just keep hoping. Okay, and I feel like the longer you wait, the little more like strange or worse becomes. Like, okay, just keep hoping, right? But yeah, I feel soon enough, especially in the month of April, maybe towards the end, that this King of Wands is going to show up in your life, like this King of Wands energy. Not someone, I think this is you. I feel like you're gonna enter this energy of just sitting on your flame, like, yes, I planned where I wanted to go, and I'm here, and I'm sitting on my throne, and I'm so happy. Like, all my plans came together. It worked. Yay, 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 yay. That is the energy that I'm getting. Like, just so happy. Like, look at this smile, that bright smile. Like, after waiting so long, you're trusting that this process will take you from this Two of Wands, looking at this map and planning, over towards this King of Wands, because you know that there are infinite possibilities for you and that your hard work will pay off. Okay? Yeah, I'm just feeling that, yeah, you're going to enter this King of Wands energy where you have passion, you have energy, you have motivation, and you know how to direct it to get to the goal that you want, that is substantial and good for the long term. You're trusting again with this Hermit card, clarifying this Five of Swords right here. There's some people that like, no, that maybe trying to bring you down, or, you know, there's just your fear of conflict. But also, you know, what I'm getting mostly is that you're willing to do whatever it takes to make this happen and to make this happen. You're willing to do whatever, not in like a bad way, like not like you're gonna like, you know, tear other people down and really hurt them, right? Like, I feel like there's very kind, benevolent, positive energy coming from you. It's just you're ready to get to the nitty gritty and really hustle down and do what it takes with all these pentacles here to make your dreams come true. It's not just fruitless passion. It's not just fruitless daydreaming here with the Page of Swords too. So let me move that over a little bit again. With this Page of Swords too. Like, the Page of Swords is someone who has so many ideas that are racing a mile a minute. The only thing that might be, you know, it might be their shortcoming is that they don't really necessarily know how to ground all of these ideas. But I think that you've kind of unlocked that, and you've got that, you understand that now. You've got that down packed. You're ready to really make those moves after doing all this planning in this stage. You probably maybe doing that this month. You're ready to like put those thoughts and hopes and dreams and like that planning into action now. And so you're trusting the process, you trust yourself, you see that inner flame, you trust that you are leading yourself on the right path. It's very beautiful. And I honestly feel like my other piles, I keep ragging on my other piles. If you're watching this here, again, please take no offense. If you take anything from this, take a lesson from pile 3 and just trusting that things are going to be okay and allowing their goal to come to them after all the work that they put into it, okay? Like, keep doing what you're doing. I think this is just reaffirmation for Spirit to keep doing what you're doing. Have faith, trust, and pixie dust that your hard work really is going to pay off. I really do see it because you're putting in that hard work. Maybe in like, she has a little bit of eye bags here. I don't know if you can see it, but some eye bags below, of like a little tired, right? But you're like, if I'm tired a little bit to reach this, you know, energy and, you know, all this, you know, luxury and prosperity, then okay, yeah, I'm gonna be a little tired. I'll have some sleepless nights of me just working, grinding all night to sit on this throne and have that smile on my face. I want what he's having, right? Yeah, trusting your inner light and allowing yourself to guide you through this uncertainty, unsure process, right? People might be telling you, you know, you have all these ideas, but how can you really be sure that things are gonna work out? Like, are you really sure? That's just them trying to bring you down because they're afraid that their dreams won't work out. That's their insecurity speaking for them, and that might be where this conflict is coming from. But don't let them bring you down. Stay in your power. Stay in this good, you know, energy of like, hey, this is my fire, this is my passion. I'm not gonna let it burn out just because of some fear, just because you might be afraid. Okay, watch me. You really want to know how, you know, I'm gonna make my dreams come true? Watch me point this arrow and bam, like, you're really chasing after what you want. Like, these ideas are coming a mile a minute and you're just matching that pace. and while also being patient. Like, I'm just gonna keep, there's so much flame energy here. Like, you're just a little spitful, fire burning, but also a beautiful, calm strength to you of like, what I know will come to me when the time is right. And just because it might be taking a little longer than I expected it to, does not mean that I should lose any faith in myself. I know where my arrow is pointing, and I trust it will land where I need it to go. With this Chariot card, really controlled, passionate energy is what I'm getting, which is great. Really going after what it is that you want. I can't stress that enough. I can't, Spirit is so proud of you, and I can't get that across enough either. Like, this is just great energy. Very, 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 very nice. Good job, pile 3. Good job. I thought you guys were gonna be a really, let me not jinx it. Let me not jinx it. I'll keep that thought to myself at the end. All right. Oh, we have another arrow here. This is general advice, getting into the oracle now of what Spirit has for you. So we have a look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius. Yeah, I feel like Spirit is saying, trust the universe has your back in this. Like, you are actually, like, you're focusing on the nitty gritty right now, which is good. And Spirit wants you to take a step back out and look at how all of this work, all these tiny little details that you focus so much on and put so much effort into, how they're all coming in together into one beautiful, magnificent picture, and really pat yourself on the back for that. Be like, dang, I did that. Like, wow. Like, I didn't even notice I got this far. Like, when, like, you're, like, writing a paper and you just get so into it, or, like, if you're, like, say, like, a writer and you're writing your book, and you get so into it, and you're just focusing on these different chapters, right? And doing it chapter one at a time. And then you look at the full book, and it's like 1,000 pages. And you're like, whoa, when did that happen? Go me. That's so awesome. I'm so excited. Dang, it's going to be one piece of work to edit all of this. But I am proud of myself that I even got to that many pages, right? And I'm just going to trust that everything else will fall into place. And that by doing what I'm doing and keeping the energy I have, that things will come my way, and I'll trust that I'll be able to attract that and manifest. Really, really on your affirmations. Keep on your affirmations, because they're doing you good. They're doing you good is what I'm hearing. With this full moon in Sagittarius, yeah, Spirit is like, yeah, pat yourself in the back for how far you've come, and know that we got your back, and trust that we will make things come to fruition. Okay, then we have full moon in Scorpio. We have 2 full moons here, so I just want to say that a lot of things are coming to a climax. A lot of things are culminating right now. So again, trust that good things are coming your way in the month of April. Just keep releasing that negative energy, those negative thought patterns that might try to creep in, negative people trying to feed off your positive energy, trying to bring you down with them, okay? Keep your energy right now, because you are doing a good job. That's a much better snap than the one that I was trying to do before. Yeah, okay. Keep that positive energy. Keep the energy you have now, because it is beautiful. Pile 3. It is really beautiful. Keep it up. I can't tell you that enough. Keep it up. Keep it up. Okay. Now we're going to see, what's in store for you money and career-wise. What advice Britt has for you in terms of that. We have Sacred Sisterhood. Connect with your soul sisters to uplift and inspire each other. And this is sisters, but, if you connect with the boys, connect with friends, connect with family, connect with people who really light that fire up and inspire you. Not people who are going to try and bring you down, even if they are, close family or friends, right? Focus on the people who are lifting you up and really cheering you on, because they're just going to light that fire even more and allow you to keep going that final stretch, so you don't burn out and you don't give up, like, right when you're at the cusp, okay? So really, really let others keep charging you up and, supporting you and lifting you up, because that's something that's really going to help you in these, this last spurt of your journey here. Pile 3, right? I feel like you're so close to your goal. Like, it's gonna work out. Don't worry. You waited a while, you worked hard, and what you want is coming right for you. Okay? So then we have, oh, this card is just so perfect for this. Okay, we have manifestation. So we have create the life you want. what did I just say? Didn't I just say manifest it? Like you're manifesting capabilities right now. Like you are attracting exactly what you need with the energy right now. You have right now, keep it up. And really, I feel like there's a lot of creative energy around you too. So take that creative energy to imagine the life that you want and really think about, okay, how is this life going to feel? What is it that I want? Really go into the details here, because that is going to help you attract that energy. I mean, what it is you want even faster. Okay. I feel like you're already manifesting it. And I feel like this is just the affirmation from spirit that, yeah, you're manifesting it. Keep it up. Keep it up. Fire is also in, talking with others, building up that energy and coming together and putting that energy towards, one goal is also great for manifestation. Okay. So use fire, use meditation, use affirmations, things like that to keep manifesting your desires. I also heard, I noticed that, this flower is right on her sacral chakra. So that is a very powerful source of creation and manifestation as well. That creative, feminine, sensual, sacred chakra. Okay, so giving in, nourishing your sacral chakra, opening that up can also really help you here too. It's also sexual energy, so know that sex often creates. So, just keep that in mind. Just a little side message there, okay? And speaking of, the intimate, parts of our life, I also grabbed some love messages or, some guidance cards in terms of your love life for the month of April. I have been letting my piles know, as I did in the intro, in case you skipped that I did a love reading last week, specifically for April and what's to come in the month of April for your love life. So you can go check that out if you want. But I also have some general advice here from Spirit about that to see, how, to handle your love life and, what's going on with that in the month of April. Okay, so let's see. You have Girl with a Snake. Interesting. Empath and narcissist paradigm. Being charmed or used, enable boundaries. All right. Girl with a snake. Then we have separation, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of future. The snake. Oh my god. Okay. Competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, the other woman. And lastly, we have healthy choices, making healthy choices in love and in life, self-love, self-care, being happier. Okay, pile 3. So the people who, this negative energy that Spirit has been kind of speaking about and, making note of, and people who might be trying to bring you down could be related to your love life. You could have, you could be in separation, could have had a recent breakup with someone who really tried to bring you down and bring down your confidence because they were insecure themselves. And this person might still be sending that negative energy towards you, or, if you're still in contact with them, they could be trying to, still seeing your success making them insecure and still try to bring you down to a level that makes them comfortable, right? That doesn't make them, feel, I want to say emasculated, or just insecure about themselves, okay, regardless of whatever gender they are, and trying to cross those boundaries that you've made. Yeah. And they could see, you might be in the same field, so they could see it as competition. There could have been a third party situation. So, if there is a third party, and if you would already know if there's a third party, okay, so please don't jump to conclusions with this. But if there's a third party, then the other person, that third party person, could be, again, trying to act like they're a hot shot because, if there was a cheating situation, that they got your person, right? They took them away from you and trying to make you feel bad, or, that this situation in the past could be kind of making you falter a bit in all this progress that you made, and your confidence in yourself and your faith that things will turn out all right, because like you might be like, oh, this didn't work out, well, anything I won't work out. And Spirit is saying, yes, this is something that needed to happen, because this was a toxic situation that they wanted to get you out of, that was actually stifling you from this next stage that you're about to enter, from your manifestation capabilities. Okay, it was limiting you, and that's why they needed to separate you from that, so you can continue on making these healthy choices for yourself in your life, offering yourself that self-love and care and happiness that will fuel your fire and your passion to do what it is that you love, and bring what it is that you love into your life, right? What it is that you desire, what it is that you will love into your life. Okay, that's what I'm getting with that. It's definitely getting people who are trying to feed off of your energy and bring you down with them, and you do not let them know that this separation is good for you and it's for the better. Okay, at least in the now, while this person figures out what else they have going on. They want you to work for them, not for yourself, because they know that if you work for yourself, you're just going to keep leveling up and be powerful to the point that it makes them insecure and like, oh dang, like I don't think I can grasp this person. I don't think I can have this person under my thumb anymore. They don't like it when they lose control over you, but you are an autonomous being, so make sure you remind them of that, and you keep that energy inside of you, instead of yourself. Okay, all right, so I'm just gonna grab some lasting messages from Spirit here, or anything else they want to let you know about the month of April. You pulled the most here. Spirit has a lot to say, so let's dive right into it. We have, I'm in so much pain. Yeah, a lot of healing is being done in this month, and I feel like that's kind of all that needs to be said about that card. I'm absolutely in love with you, the Six of Cups, and I feel like this is you saying I love you to your younger self, or the person, the you that was put through all this pain, and like, dang, like we really came this far. We really leveled up from this. We healed from this. Like, dang, we're the shit. Like, we're awesome. And just really recognizing how amazing you are and offering yourself that self-love is what I'm feeling like with the Six of Cups. Then we have I lost everything in reverse again? This Nine of Swords? Yeah, Nine of Swords. Or Nine of... Either way, have I lost everything? You're like, no. Again, I feel like this is you looking at your past self who went through all this pain, who might have felt like you lost something with this separation situation, who might have felt like they were nothing after what happened. And you're like, actually, I am everything. I am everything, right? I haven't lost anything because I am everything. I am all that I need. I am all that I need in this world right now, right? Like, I have everything I need to create what it is that I want. I'm powerful. I haven't lost a single thing. It's actually better that, that I'm not with this person anymore, if that's the case, all right? Yeah, I feel like that's at least the energy that you will be coming into if you're not already into it. Light, yeah, light entering your life is new. Just there's how many fires were flames were pictured in this reading. Like, I just see light entering your life, and like light being shown on all that you've done, and like that bigger picture message, just light being shown on how much progress you made and how far you've come, and just you being able to really take pride in that, and being able to really prove to yourself and prove to those who were ragging on you and saying that you never amount to anything, that actually you can amount to a lot and amount to anything that you want to amount to. Okay, wait, yeah, be a little more patient, continue being patient with the fruits of your labor that you are waiting on. It will come to you very soon. I'm saying just wait a little bit longer. Wait like just a little bit longer, just a tiny bit longer. It's right around the corner. It's coming to you. Don't lose faith, don't lose energy, don't lose that passion. Okay, and then we have you already know in reverse. I feel like you are trying, or maybe in the past you were trying to prove to other people your worth, and you are just ending that now. Like, they might not know, and they may never know your worth, but that's not your issue, that's not your problem, that's not your responsibility, as long as you know your worth. All right, you already know how like amazing you are, and how like anyone would be lucky to have you, and to be just within your graces, and to watch you like how far you come, and your comeback, and the progress you made, and just your journey and your growth and prosperity. You just being able to watch that, and being able to be there and observe that and be with you on this journey is a blessing. And so you already know this, but you don't need to prove to anyone that, because if they really mattered and if they really cared, then they would already see that, and you wouldn't have to tell them you already know, because they would just know. You wouldn't have to prove it to them. You wouldn't have to say it to them. You would know that they know, and they know they know. Okay? Yeah. Actually, maybe one more clarifying card on that. Yeah, I don't want to lose you. Don't lose yourself in this process. Don't forget who you are and how great you are. And they might say things like they know, right? By trying to keep you there, and saying things like, oh, I don't want to lose you. Like, you mean so much to me, and yada, yada, yada. But using those manipulative tactics to keep you to say already tells them that they don't know your worth, because if they really care, they wouldn't be putting you through this pain, and they wouldn't be trying to manipulate you to stay with them. But then again, maybe they already know, if they feel like they have to manipulate you, because they don't think that they're worth enough to be within your presence, and to, be with you, or, as your friend, or, lover, or whoever, right? And they know your worth, they're just not expressing it. And if you feel like you have to prove it to them, then they're not worth your time. Okay, pile 3. Okay, yeah, yes, I think that is all I have for you, pile 3. Is there any more messages, Spirit? I feel like I pulled all the cards that we need to pull. Yes, okay, that is all I have for you, pile 3. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you enjoy this, I'm thinking of what emoji I would like you guys to leave down in the comments, because I already told pile 2 to leave the flame emoji, which I should not have done. Now that I see all of these flames in yours, the snake came out how many times? So let's put down a little snake emoji. To just put that there and expel it from your life, right? If you put it in the comments, negativity is gonna leave your life. Okay, only positive energy from now on. Okay, and don't put negative energy in my comments. Just put the snake there, please. No trolling, please. And I'm gonna get a bunch of trolls now just because I said that, but yeah. So just leave that negativity there, and which will also let me know that you made it to the end of this video and your reading. So hey, thank you for making it this far. I love to see you here, and also letting me know that it resonated with you and that you enjoyed it. Okay, thank you so much again for tuning in, pile 3. Hopefully this was worth your time, and let you know how awesome you are. Okay, thanks so much, and have an awesome day. Bye. See you in my next reading.